We're joined here with the best player of the game, Miles Powell, and Coach Brian Gorgon. Congratulations for that win. That was a very impressive matchup against NorthPort. Miles, let me start with you. This is the second time in a row that you are producing impressive numbers for the team. How do you plan to use this performance as motivation for the games to come?
I mean, that was probably the best test that we had all year since we've been here. And like I said, last time I was here, Coach been doing a good job of preparing us for this. And the whole time, when we just lost the lead, everybody came back to the huddle. We just said we needed to stop. Thank you, bro.
Thanks, man.
And we just executed. We got to stop. We came down. We put the ball in my hands, and it was game time.
Now, Coach Brian, it was a tight game all throughout until the last second of the game, but the composure of every player was there and it was present. What kind of message do you want to, send to all the teams here in the PBA with this second win?
Well, to be truthful, I mean, he made a hell of a play, but we didn't. The last minute of the game, we ran a set. They stole the ball and laid it in. Then we came down on the next possession and they threw it. We threw it away, and they missed a layup, or the game's over. So my calling out is to everybody. The first game was not, and the concern is, we win by 45 points and everybody thinks you're something you're not. And tonight, I think, shows everybody in this that this is going to be good basketball. I mean, there's a lot of emotion in it. The teams that are playing us are fired up and want this bad. The crowd's involved, even though imagine if there's 10,000 people in here. So I feel good we're bringing something to this, but we're learning how to play Filipino basketball. And I thought they did a tremendous job tonight of spreading the floor, going to a very NBA style, going to a mismatch and grinding that out and taking that to their advantage. And we really never came up with a solution to that for the game. So hats off to them. Hats off to Miles for the shot he made, because there's only 12 games. And so it's not the NBA. Every game's important. So pleased to get out of here alive, but lessons learned for the Dragons, lessons learned.
Okay, we can open the floor now for our media friends to ask some questions.
Just thinking about everything I sacrificed, the crisis that my family going through with my brother being locked up. I mean, my whole career, for me going to Seton Hall, that was in New Jersey, then getting picked up by the Knicks, that was in New York, and then playing for Philly. So this is really the first time I've ever been away from home. And I mean, I'm celebrating with my brothers and my coaching staff. So, I mean, just thinking about my brother, like I said, and I wish he was able to see that one. But like I said, it's a good feeling. We're going to get back to work.
What's up with the last play? Obviously, you didn't call a timeout. I'm not sure if you have a timeout, but
No, I had a timeout and they were yelling at me. But my philosophy is when you've got motion, when you're in, and for us, this new team, new brand, we don't have a lot for a timeout. And now if there's 6 seconds left, we got to get the ball in. They're going to go to him. I thought it was better in flow, in momentum. And again, that's what I've done my career. If it's under 15 seconds left and you've got momentum going, let them play. And I thought we would be in a more difficult situation if we called a timeout and they got to set their defense on where we are today.
The last time we talked about having to contain guards, I think you say that was a big problem for most of the game against Robert Bullock.
Huge. I mean, that was we were really concerned coming into the game on their big import. We thought he was dominant in the last game. And I think you could see we did a damn good job on him. We doubled and we rotated. This reminded me of a Luke Daka situation when I was at the Olympics and we played Slovenia and we had a trapping scenario like we did in the post, but our bigs are not of the ilk right now to trap on the perimeter like that. So instead of going inside, the coach smartly pulled it to the perimeter, created mismatches out there, and he not only scored, but he got other people involved. I thought he was brilliant tonight, and I thought he was brilliant in their last win. So again, more challenges and more things to get better at.
From the offensive side, are you worried about the guard production beyond Miles? Because I think there wasn't a lot of guards that were productive beyond Miles, and he had a slow start before he made it back up.
Well, I think our second best player for most of is Glenn Yang, and he plays the point. And I thought tonight we just never got Kobe involved. He was pretty good the other night, and he's been good for his preseason. But as you say, and I thought the way the game was played and the tightness of it and how it was played, I never really got the bench involved. I put a guy in for 3 minutes, it wasn't happening. They'd come back at us. I'd go back with the starters. So Lou, those guys that were big in the last game, I didn't get involved tonight.
Been help you because you mentioned in your past game that you're continuing to find ways to improve yourselves. So how will
Well, I just think it's real as you're learning when you've only got 12 games. If you're losing as you're learning, you're not going to be involved and it's over. And this game to me, it's like I've never played in a season where it's either 40 games, 50 games when you're in China, 40 when you're in Australia, 12 games. You lose a game like that, it's a huge, huge, huge hit. So we will make improvement. And I think a message you can only a lot of times learn by actually doing. And I kept saying, hey, the Blackwater game is over here. This is going to be, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be a new challenge. And I don't think we were ready to go today. I thought that physically they were on top of us for most of the game.
There was at that time the NorthPort coach was what happened there.
Well, I just think there's again, it's us that have to learn. It's a different game here, and it's called different, and we're learning. And sometimes on both sides of this, there's frustration. There's a lot of emotion there to kick our ass, and there's a lot of emotion on our side of it to not back off. So I thought tonight, and there was in the preseason games, there was some emotion, and tonight again, it's lessons that we're learning and we're trying to grow. But my hat goes off to them as competitors, and as far as the coach's game plan, time for us to go back to the backboard and learn a little bit. But all good.
Filipino fans have been impressed with your play. Obviously, the 41 point the other day, and now this game winner. So, what can you say about the attention that the Filipino fans have on you right now?
First, I want to say I wouldn't be able to do without my teammates. Like I said, you guys keep hearing me say that. My coaching staff and my teammates, they believe in me just as much as I believe in them. So that's making everything easy for me. I didn't start the game off good, but you see at the end, they still believed in me to give me the ball. So we're just going to keep doing what coach say, and I'm going to just keep playing my style of basketball.
I was really surprised with that
Yeah, no, we both Under Armour athletes, so we've been talking on social media and stuff. He's a good guy. He had a great game as well, and real recognized real. So props out to him as well.
There is respect. There's war, and sometimes it gets emotional, but I think both ways in all of this, there's respect. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.